and she broke up with me. But we move, man. We move.
London Hot Radio.
Yep, I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. I'm on the radio, unexpected, was not letting you guys know, but when you do get this, make sure you go share and like it. I have a special guest and that's why I'm on air today. So I hope everyone's having a great week. Weekend coming up. If you guys are doing anything this weekend interesting, let me know what you guys are doing. The guest that I have today, so I found him on social media. He does like really interesting content. Kind of like gimmick real life stuff. Would you say?
Yeah, I'll say,
Is
yeah.
that how you describe it?
Yeah, like in between reality and also staged and acting and skits. That's mainly my
Yeah.
forte, if that makes sense.
Right, and also he's Albanian background.
Yep. I mean,
Which was brought out of like the content a lot.
Yep,
Which is one of the things that actually attracted me to the content.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that, man.
You know. So, what made you kind of get in that? First of all, what's your name? Let them know.
Okay, first of all, my name is Paolo. My Insta and my TikTok handles are Paolo the First, and that is like the way you're gonna ask me how I got into it, right?
I was going to ask you
Yeah.
how you got into it, but you're Paolo the First, right?
Yes,
like the first, right?
Yeah, Paolo the First. I feel like there's not really another Paolo that's doing what I'm doing, so
I get that.
I guess I earned the name Paolo the First.
And just before we went on air, by the way, yeah, he was like singing "Beautiful Girl" in the studio. I think he's gonna perform that for us later
Okay,
on.
we're not doing that. We're not.
Make sure you guys go share and like it because Paolo the First is going to be performing "Beautiful Girl" for you guys, and it's probably a dedication to someone special that he had in his life as well. So, but we'll let him tell you about that if he wants to tell you about that. So, how did you get into this content space?
So it's kind of weird. So basically, originally before I started making content, I had no clue what TikTok was. Like, obviously I consume social media, Instagram, YouTube, all that kind of stuff, but TikTok in particular, like I didn't have TikTok. I wasn't interested in TikTok, and then for some reason I just remember making this one video, and then it got like 20k views. I was like, oh wow, this is pretty cool. Like, and after as I got into it, I started making Albanian content because I realized there was not really anyone making Albanian content, especially in TikTok from the UK. So I just started trying to push out content, and it got really good reception. Like, one thing I really respect and what I really like is that, especially like my community, the Albanian community, they really like supported me, and that's like which is
I was actually gonna ask you. That was one of the questions I was gonna ask you. Is when you're doing this content, like how does your community take it? Do they find it like any of it offensive, or if they find it anything disrespectful, or do you think it's all very positive and something?
Like I've gotten mixed reviews. Like, for example, I've met a lot of Albanians that I've always that have really liked my content, but I've also like met a lot of people that say, oh, why are you mocking Albanians? Why are you giving us a bad name? But the thing is like, for example, I make a lot of Albanian dealer videos, right?
I've seen them.
Yeah. And
I saw the lawyer one as well.
Yeah.
Bad.
But the thing is, the reason why I feel like I don't really try and try and mock. I'm not trying to mock them. It's like I'm trying to humanize them.
Yeah.
And like that's what I do, because I even made a video one time when I like your Albanian dealer's a nice guy, but because the truth is, like, a lot of these Albanians that do get involved in these kind of things, right? They are good people. They are good people that are just taking the wrong turn in life, and that's the way I see it.
I did say that before, remember? I said that Albanians are actually good people.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of them are humble. They are good people. If you don't get on the wrong side of them,
Yeah.
then they're respectful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's I feel like that's one thing where, like, what I really love about my community, they're more of like they're not going to start something, they're going to more likely finish it, if that makes sense. And that's how they've always been. That's how Albanians have always been. Like, it's even what my dad and my mum taught me. Like, don't ever start something, but if someone starts something with you, make sure you finish it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of approach that I've taken on life through what I've learned from my parents in particular.
No, that's actually a really good stance to have, actually.
Yeah.
Big up to your parents, man.
Thank you,
know?
man. Thank you, man.
So, where are you looking to take this content? Like, is it looking to evolve into anything further, or are you planning to stick to this kind of...
The thing is, obviously, like, everyone has dreams, right? Everyone has dreams. Like, the reason why I started it was because, like, before all of this, I also was an actor. So before this, I acted on Sky. I was on Sky, where I played the role of a serial killer, funnily enough. And ever since
What
then.
was it? What was this? Can you give us? the
Yeah,
name
it
of
was
the show?
called World's Most Evil Killers. I played this serial killer called Paul Runji, where I was just recreating the scenes of what he used to do and this is stuff like. Obviously, like it's a bad look sometimes when people bring it up, and I'm like, oh my god, like I can't
So
believe
wait,
I did that.
repeat it again.
Yeah, so World's Most Evil Killers
On channel
on Sky,
on Sky.
and the person that I was portraying was Paul Runji.
So make sure you guys go check that out because you have him live right here.
But I look really ugly in that, so I really don't want any pictures coming out of that, I'll be honest. But yeah, like I've always loved acting, and obviously like one thing I realized is that acting, especially films and stuff like, it's very nepotism based. It's not about how good you are, it's also about who you know. And I feel like with TikTok and with Instagram, what gives it a great name in some circumstances is that you take your content into your own hands. You're not waiting for someone to call you back. You're not waiting for someone to message you to say that, oh, come in for an audition or something like that. You're just doing it yourself, and then if it gets good reception, then it's all for you.
100%.
And I like that a lot, especially about TikTok and Instagram, especially. So I feel like people, if they have a talent, they deserve their talent to be seen.
100%. I think that too. So, why were you singing "Beautiful Girl"? Are you performing for the people today?
No. Just I just like the song. I really like the song, but also like obviously like I've had some things going on in my life in the background, but
Anything you care to discuss to get off your chest?
oh no, just what's it called? Just
Don't worry, we're here for you. Me and everyone on the internet. We're here for you, buddy.
no, it wasn't really dedicated to anyone, but obviously just been going through a breakup right now, but that's fine. That's part of life. And you just gotta look to push forward. I still got a lot of love for her, but do you know what I mean? But I was just I've been listening to a few songs, like not heartbreak songs. Like I'm not a heartbroken man, do you know what I mean? But do you know what I mean? It's like just when I listen to that song or sing that song, it reminds me of her. But
You seem young. You seem like you got your whole life ahead of you.
yes.
And I'm sure if she was the one and it's supposed to be, it was supposed to be.
Yeah,
If it's
yeah.
not, I'm sure the right one's going to come into your life
Yeah.
in somewhat way.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm certain about. I
So-
feel like I know my values, so I know that if when the right woman comes along, then do you know what I mean?
But you know what? I must say, for your lot's generation, it's hard these days. Look, I've been seeing it out there. I'm looking at social media, looking at everything. It's hard for you guys out there. I give you that. I see it.
Should I tell
see
you
it.
what's changed?
Go on.
I'll tell you what's changed. What's changed is like from what I've seen from like my parents and my uncles and stuff like that is that women in particular, they used to like they were more, what's the word? There's a word for it. Like I don't want to swear on the radio, but like they women used to take more like rubbish from men, if that makes sense. Now women have become a bit more awoke, and like they're not trying to deal with men's rubbish anymore, and they're just like, and that's what's changed. I feel like
Yeah,
that's
but I think sometimes that attitude has also de-benefited women and men too, because there is a lot of maybe good potential men that would take care of their women, wouldn't treat them in that way.
yeah, of course,
But maybe women have had are tired of men that
yeah.
they're
That's the thing.
literally
Women are
acting
tired of
a
men
lot
now.
more- yeah, you know,
women are tired of men.
ruthless, a lot more shrewd,
Yeah.
and it's crazy. And this is why I was saying that it's mad out there right now. So you mentioned Fumes the engineer.
Yeah, I made a video about it recently. Yeah, like obviously, like I said, I don't want to swear on the radio, but I feel like he's just a scumbag, really, a horrible person, a person that's taken advantage of younger artists coming up. Obviously, I'm close to some of the people that he's messed over, and like just I feel like not a lot of people know about that. And
So
like,
the artist that you're speaking about.
yeah, so obviously like with obviously he took a big advantage of Block 6,
Okay.
and essentially what happened was
Block 6.
yeah, Block 6. Now obviously you probably understand music more than I do,
Okay.
but the whole situation was he must have made an agreement with them to release a song on Plugged In, and when they made the original agreement, it was 50-50. And then 6 weeks after the song was released, when he saw that it was doing quite a lot of numbers, he came back to Block 6 and he said to them, listen, my label's forcing me to pay you out $7,000, or they're gonna take the music video down, because they don't want to do 50-50. So they basically blackmailed them into signing a contract whilst they were underage, without a parent, without a manager, and basically made 300 to 400 grand off that one song. By
That's
basically,
crazy. Well, go big up Block 6 and go check out his music.
yes, big up.
And big up Paolo.
Thank you so much.
first for representing his brethren, you know,
Yeah,
and
they're-
standing up for the
They're very
issue
good people,
at
very
hand.
talented people as well.
So just on reference, right, for anybody who doesn't know out there, a little bit of education. So in the music industry, the whole 50-50 thing is a complete myth. So anybody who's telling you that actually doesn't understand the music industry and the investment of the music industry and how the money's turned around.
Yeah, okay.
So with that reflection, when the label got involved, I can see why they offered him the 7 grand and
Yep.
said, cut the percentage down because we've got to put marketing money into this. We're going to put it up. And am I making sense?
Yeah.
So in the music industry, the number one rule, if you have paid for the session's yours, not the person who hasn't paid for it. But a lot of
Okay.
people don't even know that rule. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So these are just rules in the music industry and the music business that people should know about. But big up Block 6. A lot of things have been going around Fumes lately.
Yeah.
And it is a shame because, I mean, it's a shame. You know, is that artist Albanian?
Is the artist Albanian?
Yeah.
What, in Block 6?
Yeah.
No, it's a group. So
Oh,
it's
okay, it's a group.
so none of them are Albanian, but yeah, like but obviously like they're very close to an artist that I know called MG,
Okay.
and MG, one of the most talented people I've ever met in my life. Like if you get the chance, listen to his
What's
music.
Block 6's Instagram?
No, just you can just search it up as Block 6. But MG, like I have to say, like great artist, amazing music.
And
Like
what's his Instagram?
MG.SB.
Go check him out.
Yeah,
everyone.
honestly,
That's
because-
Paolo's the first pick of artists out here in the
Yeah,
UK.
no, honestly, like I feel like if a lot of people need to hear MG. Like MG is honestly, even before I met him, I was a big fan of him. He was amazing music. People need to check him out. And the thing is, one thing I really like is that I really like giving people their flowers. Like I said a lot of times before, I feel like if you have a talent, you deserve to be seen.
Definitely.
And that is one thing that I believe MG has to be. He deserves to be seen because he is talented.
Definitely. So on what you're saying right now, you're gonna educate me here, yeah? Because
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So give me a little bit about, like, do you listen to Albanian music?
Yeah, I do listen to Albanian music. Yeah.
And today in the UK, I mean, obviously traditional Albanian music is traditional Albanian music.
Yep.
Maybe you can give us a couple of artists in traditional Albanian music which people should look out for, like
Traditional.
traditional.
Obviously, like when it comes to traditional, that's more like kind of folklore, kind of stuff. So not a lot of people are going to be really interested in that kind of music, especially if they're not Albanian.
Okay.
But one thing I will say is that in the more of the mainstream Albanian industry, like there's a lot of big artists out there. You got Don Giovanni, you got Noisy, you got Ira Stereofi, you got Tyna, you got Dafina. Like you got all these big names, and they make killer music. And they're a good representation of like the kind of music that Albanians do, because it's very good
the
music.
genre of music that these guys are doing is
Yeah, it's mainly like pop, rap, that kind of stuff. Noisy is obviously probably the biggest name out there, and he's done something really great, which is he kind of incorporated English music into his Albanian music to make it more universal, which is one thing. Like I feel like he's one of the only Albanian artists that's really pushed out into the actual worldwide scene. Which I feel like is very good for the Albanian culture
That's
and the
excellent.
Albanian, like the way Albanians are portrayed. I feel like he gives a good portrayal of what Albanians can be if they work hard. Like he's been in the industry for 14 years,
wow.
making music, and he's
Is
still
that the one that you said that has the dance hall?
like he has like this kind of Jamaican vibe to it, this kind of
Right.
Jamaican twang, which you know what, it's funny because I really like it a lot. It's like obviously it's not everyone's cup of tea, but like that kind of Jamaican twang. But from what I know, like he was raised in South London, so obviously South London around Woolwich area, like Lewisham sides, those kind of areas. Obviously, like you're gonna get a little bit of that kind of culture and add it into your music,
Sure.
which and it worked for him. So big up to
big
him.
up Noisy, man. And you know what? I'm probably gonna get Mr. Paolo the first to come back in here and actually play some of the artists. You know what I mean? And spread them some love. Noisy, if you're getting played on London Hot Radio, you ever hear us getting playing you? It's because of this guy right here. He's doing his job, man. He's promoting you guys. So All the artists you mentioned, everyone should go check them out.
Yeah.
What do you think about the upcoming drill trap Albanian scene?
There's not really like kind of there's not really a space for that, to be honest. I haven't really seen any like Albanian drill or Albanian artists coming up right now.
I've seen a couple of.
Really?
Yeah,
Like
I
who?
forgot their names, but I'm gonna send you the links and stuff.
Yeah, if you can send me that links,
Yeah,
because
definitely.
I haven't really heard any of that, to be honest. Like I'm not really like, yeah, so I've never heard of like Albanian drill and all that kind of stuff coming up.
And you were born here, right?
Yeah, I was born here. I was born in the UK.
So you visit Albania.
Yeah, many times, many times. I go to Albania like 2, 3, 4 times a year. Sometimes I stay there for like, out of the year, I probably stay there for like 2, 3 months. Sometimes going up to 4 if I can have the opportunity to.
So if Albania as a country, is it somewhere that you feel people should come and check out and visit and experience?
Yeah, 100%. Like it's weird because, you know, like obviously there's a lot of people that talk about Albania being this this like underdeveloped like bad country, unclean. Like I've seen a lot of people talk like quite a lot of rubbish about
Mate,
Albania.
it's not just Albania. If you notice, a lot of countries get that scope until you actually go to them,
Yeah.
and you realise, wait, these are so different to what I've been told. or
Yeah,
heard
exactly.
In the media, you know.
Yeah, and a lot of people say that Albania's unsafe. Like they watch this one movie called Taken, and they're like, yeah, Albania's unsafe. Like you can't go there. But like when you go there, it's very nice. Like the food is nice, the weather is nice, the beaches are nice, everything is nice. The women are nice. Like
So, real quick, food. What should people eat in Albania?
what do we usually eat?
No, should people try if they go to Albania?
There's a lot of things that you could try. Like me personally, like there's a thing that I love called chofte, which is like this kind of like this kind of meat, and it's very hard to explain. You just need to go and try it. Like there's chofte, there's obviously burek, there's all like they got like this dessert called treleche, which obviously, as you can tell, I've been consuming a lot of.
I didn't say it, bro.
Yeah, no,
At this point, he's just dissing himself on the radio. I was just
No, but I have to be honest. Like, yeah, there's a lot of great food in Albania. Like, the thing is, if you go there, like, you will see that there's not really one bad thing you can say. Like, tourists have always been going there. I don't really see a lot of people saying anything bad about Albania when they go there. Like, there's nothing really bad that you can say, really and truly.
And another thing you mentioned, so a couple of the nicest beaches to go visit if you get to go out to Albania.
So Saran, Ksamil. You could go to places like Durrës, but they're a little bit worse than obviously like those two spots. But if you want to go to a nice beach where that you're gonna like, you go to Saran or a place called Samil, and those are the beaches that you want to go to, and I promise you will enjoy it there.
And I'm not even going to lie, but yeah, you have definitely got some sweet looking women. I'm not even gonna lie, like, yo, fan,
Yeah.
complete fan. So, what have people got to now look forward to as far as from Paolo the first? And again, your content is super dope. Like the accent,
Yeah.
right? The way you fuse it into the comedy, and then
Yeah.
brilliant, man. And the acting that you can tell that you've got a little bit of an acting background due to the lawyer.
Yeah.
You've done and all of that.
I appreciate that.
It's
Thank you.
brilliant. So, what have people got to look forward to?
Well, the thing is, like, obviously, like, there's always, like I said, like, everyone's got dreams. Like, one dream that I've always wanted to do is that I've always wanted to make a series, try and, like, of, like, Albanian people, or, like, their story as well. Because I feel like there's not really a story that people understand from Albanians. Like, I feel like it's very easy to pinpoint Albanians as criminals and doing this and doing that, but when you really look into the story and the story behind why they do the things that they do, I think you can understand it more where they're coming from. Like, for example, like, obviously, like, you know, obviously a lot of people say that, oh, Albanians, like, if you're so proud of that country, why'd you not go back to that country? But the truth is, we love our country. Like, all the Albanians that live there, that are outside of Albania, that go back to Albania, we love our country.
Oh, you can see that
Yeah.
Albanians love their country.
Yeah, but the truth is that, like, you cannot have a sustainable income in Albania. You cannot live a good life in Albania if you purely live there.
Yeah, but is that due to the government? Is that due to there has to be reasoning?
Yeah, there's a lot of factors. There's a lot of factors. Maybe it could be also due to corruption. It could also be due to the fact that we went through a long 40, 50 years of communism, which really brought the country down. So obviously, like, we can't make, because the thing is, it's like, if we could make the same amount of money in the UK that we can in Albania, do you think the Albanians would leave? No, they'll stay there, because it's like it's what they know, is what they're comfortable with. Like I don't really feel at home when I live in the UK. I feel more at home when I go to Albania.
Yeah, I can
And-
understand that.
And obviously it's weird. It's like like since a young age I've experienced like Albanians being outcasted. Like, and I'm not saying that to try and be a victim, because one thing I'm really proud of is that Albanians don't try and be the victims. We just say, oh, here's what it is. What can you do? Because like I remember from the first time I experienced true racism was from when I used to live in Woolwich, and I was around 8 or 9 years old. I can't remember exactly. And there was this one popular kid in our class, because the whole class was English. The whole class was English, and there was this one other kid called Nathan, and he was the only black, like the other kid that was from an ethnic minority. He was black, and I was Albanian. The rest were English. One
In
popular kid.
Woolwich?
Yeah, Woolwich.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but this
but
is-
that's nuts. But go on.
Yeah. But and then this one kid, he started invited everyone to to his birthday party over the weekend. He invited every single person in that class, but he did not invite me or Nathan.
Wow.
Do you see what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
And it's like,
But do you know what? Sometimes I don't think a lot of kids can have the ability as much to be racist unless their parents have influenced.
that's what I'm saying.
them,
It wasn't kids' fault. I don't blame the kids.
Yeah.
It was definitely the parents.
Right.
You know, the parents said something along the lines of like, "Yeah, don't bring that Albanian, that black kid, right? Just don't do it, right? Because they're probably gonna steal something." Do you know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Like,
His accent's brilliant.
and do you know what I mean? It's like you experience that, and even like a year ago, like a year and a half ago, when I made that video of that racist English woman saying "go back to your own country." Do you know what I mean? It's like I wasn't even doing anything wrong. Like
Yeah, it's
obviously,
crazy.
like obviously people don't really understand the context. They don't know what happened, and obviously I don't need to lie. Do you know what I mean? Because there was other people that were there. We were literally chilling in the car across the road, away from our house, right? And she got angry about a bit of rubbish on the floor that wasn't even ours. And she was like, "Why are you littering on our streets?" And I was like, "That's not ours." And I was very nice about it. And after she just started swearing at me, she's like, "Oh, you need to leave, this, that." And obviously I just started making a video, just playing her about a bit. And then she just started being very unreasonable. And that's when she said, "Go back to your own country." And it's just like, it's just like the way people obviously treat us. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't, like, at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here, like I said, and be the victim. They are what they are. And listen, at the end of the day,
So can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you there.
Yeah, of
but
course.
it's intertwined with what you're saying.
yeah, of course.
So obviously on the weekend, we know what happened in West End.
Yeah,
In Central
yeah,
London.
yeah.
The raise the flag
Yeah,
situation, right?
yeah.
Which, I mean, so what was your thoughts on on
So
the whole situation?
I'll be honest, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I feel like at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, like I have two kind of stances of this. Like what, on one hand, right? Me personally, I'll be a hypocrite to say that they can't be proud of their country, because I am very proud of my country. If I was in Albania and someone told me, "Get rid of your flags," I would lose my mind. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
How dare you?
100%.
How dare you? If I want to fly my flag, I'll fly my flag. And there's
100%.
plenty of Albanian flags in Albania. And I'm proud of that.
100.
The same way English people, I feel like it's important for them to be proud of where they come from. And I respect that. But also, you need to understand what's the reason behind it. If you are doing it purely just to intimidate people, then I feel like your reasoning is a bit wrong. Because like I said, in Albania, we don't put our flags up
But
to intimidate people.
I feel this time, because you know how you can kind of tell racism. We're not stupid.
Yeah.
We've been around it all our lives.
Yes, yes.
We know what it is to
Yes.
feel not part of one of the societies that
Yeah.
feel like they're in fashion or
Yeah.
fashionable, you know?
Yes, yes.
So what I'm saying to you is, as far as the weekend, I could feel that there's a minority of people who were there to kind of like make trouble, football hooligan type
Yeah.
people. But I don't think the majority did actually come out to, they actually came out just to raise the flag,
Yeah.
kind of like claim their country back, because I feel that there is a lot happening in this country that
Yeah.
other countries in the whole world
Yeah.
would never put up with.
Yeah.
Never but the UK.
Yeah.
Let's get that right,
And I
right?
respect that.
You know?
I respect that.
And not only that, the UK do allow us to put up flags and this and that.
Yeah.
So when they are trying to put up their flags,
Let them
just
put up their
as you
flags.
said, why should we make them feel bad?
Yes. Yes.
Not only that, can I just say one thing, yeah? If there was a racist narrative to the weekend or whatever, right? And maybe I chose not to see it or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Whatever reason it is. The one thing I must say that has made me feel a little bit safer in this country
Go on.
is knowing that a bunch of million white folk came out on the streets of London with their flags,
Yeah.
looking like they were going to take over a country, and we did not need the army for that. So just know, if the war is coming to Britain, yeah, we have millions of these white people who will come out with their flags and crush y'all down. So stop at the borders, yeah. It makes us feel safer.
Yeah.
That at least we know that there are a group of people out there who will protect the country.
Yeah. Of course.
Because how many people are going to protect the country? And
Yeah.
the simplicity of what we all go through. Because you have to understand, a lot of families who are white, British in this country,
Yeah.
have now family members who might not be white.
Yeah. No, of course.
You know?
Yeah, I understand.
So races, we're all born in this country, and the fact is we still need to keep this country safe for our kids, for anybody else, you know.
Yeah.
It's not, otherwise it wouldn't be Britain.
No, of course.
It
I
won't be
understand.
the same Britain that we came it here, grew up in,
Yeah.
do you know, and learnt to love, you know,
Yeah. No, of course. It
in
makes sense.
somewhat way.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I do understand that we're all going through craziness, and I do understand that there is a lot of left-wing or right-wing stuff that's happening, and
Yeah.
I do understand that racism is a thing still today.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to give a little bit of a food of thought for the weekend, because I don't think that was particularly racist. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
the whole thing, the narrative wasn't covered by racism.
And I agree in some respect. I agree. Like I feel like at the end of the day, right? Like regardless of what I've been through, like through my life and the xenophobia or racism that I've experienced, regardless, this is their country, and I'm gonna learn to respect it.
100%.
I'm gonna learn to
Because if you
respect
came
it.
to my country and started doing any of the bababoonery, we're going. You know what's going to happen, and
Yeah, no,
especially if they
of
go
course.
to Albania and do that, if they go to any African
Yeah.
country and do that, you know, it's if I go to Albania, I've got to go there and respect their culture, respect their traditions,
Exactly, yeah.
respect their way of living, and embrace that while I'm there.
Yeah, exactly.
If people are coming to India, they need to do the same thing. If people are going to somewhere else, you're doing the same thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
We've got to also keep in mind, America and places like that don't even let the people in unless they know the national anthem, know how many stars and stripes are on the flag, and show their patriotism. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah. Exactly.
So we get away with a lot, and we are still very lucky to live in the UK and born in the UK. People have got to remember that.
no,
And,
100%.
You know, not to forget back home or wherever we come from. Because
No, of course,
that's
of
our
course, of
roots.
course.
But we do share two cultures,
Yes.
which is one of the highlights that you see in your reels, which
Yeah.
I like as well,
Thank you.
because again, it's bringing that balance between two cultures understanding each other
Yeah.
and getting to understand each other. The
Exactly.
differences,
Exactly.
you know?
Yeah. The way I see it is like respect is given, and you can't expect respect if you don't give it yourself. And obviously the one thing that I've always wanted, especially for the longest time, this is just my standpoint, like I've always felt like I really want Albanians to be included in the UK, right? And because I feel like obviously, like I understand that, like the way some people see it, like Albanians are this, that, but really and truly, if people really took the time to understand how Albanians are, I feel like you can learn to really love and respect Albanians, and they all love and respect you. And it's just like it's all about inclusivity at the end of the day. Like it's very easy to not like someone when you don't know their story.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? Is that, like I said, there's both sides to every story, and you should choose to be a person that can learn to see both sides.
Correct.
Because that makes you a fair person. Do you know what I mean? If you don't look at both sides, then that just makes you prejudiced, and that's the thing.
100%.
That's the way I see it.
And a lot of people are prejudiced without even knowing it. They try not to make out, but they're prejudiced or racist, but they are. So, but you know what? I love the fact that you added education to this interview. You told
I went to
why
school.
are you looking like
I went to
why are
school,
you
innit?
looking like what? Did I educate them? Like
What,
did I
me?
really educate
Me
them?
educate people? Nah,
You've been
no.
educating them. No, for real. It's a beautiful thing, getting to know your culture, and also valuing the person you are. You're actually a really, really cool guy.
Thank you so much.
definitely carry on with your content. I will help you with that. Maybe we can make a movie, just sign him up and stuff. You know what I mean, and do something.
I'd love to make a movie.
But your skill set is really really cool, and I'm
Thank you
gonna
so
keep
much.
watching the content.
I appreciate that.
Maybe some of your content we might run on London Hot Radio and just, you know what I'm saying, like, because it's really good. I might make you do an advert or two on our radio station.
An advert, yeah?
Yeah, what? In
I
your,
don't think you
in
can
the
afford me.
Albanian accent,
I don't think
know?
you can afford me.
You want to come and get some? Come here, whatever you want to do. But no, you are really cool. And
Thank you, man.
I do look forward to seeing whatever you grow into, whatever you choose to do in the future.
Yeah, and you're a cool guy yourself as well.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, of course. What, do people say that to you?
Do never, bro. I don't get that. I really don't get that in my life. You know?
You look so caught off guard. You're like,
I
thanks.
sit in a little room all day, talking to people like so,
That's fine.
and that's it. That's my life. You know.
But as long as you enjoy it. If you enjoy it, that's the main thing.
I enjoy it.
That's-
when it's people like you, I enjoy it. But then
Thank you,
sometimes
man.
you get some really stupid people on that chair.
Really?
Oh my god! Today's social media, bro, mind is absolutely insane. And
Yeah, like you know, when it comes to social media, it's very interesting because it's like, you know, with content creators, like one thing I began to realize is that content creators, especially, they have a very massive sense of entitlement.
Yes, I've
And,
seen that.
It's very weird because it's like because I've met a lot of content creators during my time of doing content, and I've just like they have a Premier League footballer's ego, even though they make videos and skits and all that
And
kind
they're
of
all
stuff.
part of little gentlemen's clubs, by the way. They've got their little gentlemen's clubs, and then they hire each other, and it's all mad. Once you go into it, you're gonna be like, this is bizarre.
Yeah,
So you are right. They have got a very big ego on them.
yeah, and it's
And-
just weird. It's like, because it's weird. It's like, how can you expect to go further if you have this massive ego?
But does nothing in like the social media content world worry you about putting out content about?
A few things. Obviously, like I said, you're not going to please everyone. There's always going to be people that are not going to like your content, and that's a shame. Because ideally, I'd love it if everyone loved my content. Obviously, I can't obviously make that happen, because everyone always has a different upbringing, a different
No
sort
one
of
tells me
opinion.
I'm a cool guy. I still do what the hell I'm doing. So
Yeah,
screw them.
No,
Do
but
what you're doing.
yeah,
I'm joking.
but yeah, I know. But do you know, at the end of the day, like I feel like you need to also, as a content creator, have self accountability as well.
Yes.
Like it's all well and good if for example you have 95% of people liking your content, watching your content, appreciating your content. The 5% doesn't really matter. It becomes a problem when it becomes 40% people not liking your content and 60%
Yeah, but you
people.
can't keep everyone happy. That's the whole
Of
thing.
course,
So
of
if
course.
you're trying to do that, you're gonna already set yourself up for disappointment.
Yeah, of course, but you need to also understand that if you have a lot of people not liking your content, there's something that you're doing wrong. Because otherwise there wouldn't be that many people seeing the negative aspect of it. That's why I mean that you need to also be self-accountable in what you do, in
No,
my
but
opinion.
do you not see it being slightly toxic? The whole social media space, the whole
Of
content creation
Of
space.
course. I feel like social media has this grasp on people where people's opinions are not theirs anymore. Like they base their opinions and their thoughts and ideologies based on what people say on the internet.
Correct.
It's like, for example, like I see a lot of people talk about like this is from what I've seen personally, right? Like people base their red flags on women, and they base their opinions on what to expect from a woman and what to expect from friendships and people and all that kind of stuff. When really and truly, these people are making these videos and making controversial opinions in order to get views, in order to make money. They don't care. Like, for all you know, for example, you see with Andrew Tate, for example, for all you know, Andrew Tate could be the complete opposite of what he portrays on social media. But he does it purely for the money.
I mean, I know some people who are completely different people to who they portray on social media.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So-
And it's like you're feeding into these people's opinions and ideas and ideologies, when really and truly they're doing it purely not because they care about you, but they care about making money. And that's what's changed. That's what's made content and social media very toxic. Is because
So, what do you see the effects of this on youth?
on
that are
youth.
under 16 and coming into teenage world.
Yeah,
and
so-
getting their first phones and getting onto TikTok.
Yeah, so they are learning the wrong things. If you want to learn and you want to build up your ideologies and build up build up yourself and find who you are, you need to find someone within your life, right? Within your life, not just on social media, within your life that you can look up to. For example, like when I've been growing up, I don't look at what people on social media say and base my ideologies and opinions about what other people say. I look at my own life and what I've seen, how I've been raised. And I feel like my parents are very good role models for that. If it comes to wanting advice on how to talk, on how to treat a woman or what to expect from a woman, this is that I go to my parents.
Big up your parents.
Because at the end of the day,
For
they're
raising
together.
you right, bro.
They're together. They've been together for 30 years now. Obviously, like it's a rocky, like it's a marriage. Like there's gonna be rocky times, but they know best. Your parents know best. The people around you know best. Like because they have no interest in trying to mess you over, or they have nothing to gain from teaching you. These people that are on social media that are talking about like I said, like how to be a man or how to be a woman, or this is that. They are doing it for the betterment of themselves and not for you.
Correct.
They are doing it for money.
For the views.
They are doing it for the views.
What happens is if you say something controversial, then everyone's going to go and watch it. Like, why is he saying that?
Exactly.
Or is he saying it?
Exactly.
So, if there is a youngster who wants to get into social media and be a content creator and is looking at your content,
Yeah.
and wants to get in a similar start where he's putting his content together, what would your advice be to the younger?
My main advice and what has I've learned for myself is never get into content for the money. Never do it for the money. Like I've had people message me saying, listen, like how much money do you make from content, or how can I make money like you on content and stuff like that. And I told them, you're looking at it the wrong way. Do you know what I mean? It's like I don't think any obviously you do music, right? And you're in the music industry. Can you tell me how many people have become successful based on the fact that they thought that music is going to be good for me because I'll make money from it? They did it because they wanted to do it, because they enjoyed it, because they loved it. They loved the thrill of wanting to make music, learning how to write, all those kind of things. They did it because they wanted to do it. They didn't think about the money first and foremost. Now, obviously, like as you get into it more, obviously now then it becomes more about the money, but it's all about the reason why you start things in the first place. And that is what gives you longevity in what you do. That's what gives you success, is by not looking at the material value of it. For me personally, when I started content, I never did it for the money. I didn't even know you could make money from TikTok. I swear, like I had no idea. And I just started making content because I thought I would enjoy it. When I made the first video, I did it purely because I did it for fun. And I started doing more videos for fun. And I didn't even realize until like 3-4 months later, oh wait, I could actually make money from making content. Like I didn't make a single promo video for a business until 1 year after the whole thing.
Mad.
And I just kept doing it because I just enjoyed it. Like I didn't.
That's good.
And if you do it purely for the money itself only, then you will never find any success in content at all. People do it, and that's why a lot of content creators, that's why it's very toxic nowadays, is because they are trying to look for what makes you the most money, what gets you the most clicks. And I think that's a very toxic mindset.
Yeah, and it's a very bad edge to have, because again, you, like I was suggesting before, you start throwing people under the bus, you start trying to bring the worst out of people.
Exactly.
Just so that you look better. And I don't think that's the way the human race should really be going, as far as, you know,
Yeah.
harmony and trying to have peacefulness between everyone.
Exactly.
But on the other hand, it's very entertaining what you guys are doing. So the ones who are making fools out of yourself, carry on. I'm getting very entertained, and I will keep getting entertained. And
Yep.
a lot of the time, I'm right there for the comments. I'm there for the comments. So
Yeah.
I'm not writing comments, but I'm there for the comments. So just know, keep them coming. Keep the entertainment coming.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to tell the audience about anything?
One thing I will say is that, like I know it's very cliche, but like the one truth I have to say is that just keep going. Just keep going. There's so, like, especially in the UK, I understand that like in this world there's a lot of negativity going around. You need to try and find the positives in life and try and become a more positive person for yourself every single day.
100%.
Try and become a better version of what you were yesterday, and just keep pushing yourself, because at the end of the day there will be light. No matter where you are in your life, there will always be light.
100%.
And that's the one thing that I've taught myself, and that's what I've learned from my parents. So that's what I just want to push on to the world.
You're a good guy, bro. And
Thank you so much.
You've given a really good interview. big up yourself for the interview.
Appreciate it.
A
Man.
lot of people come in here and chat a lot of rubbish, and you've really given us a lot about your culture, about what it means to be Albanian in the UK.
Yeah.
Just about the content creation side and everything. You haven't given me the accent though.
Huh?
Oh, by the way, so he's gonna drop a quick 16 bars, yeah, in Albanian. 'Cause he came in here saying he's gonna rap for you lot and he's gonna shell it down and murder it. So he's gonna give you an Albanian 16 bars right now. You ready?
I don't think my English is too good for doing the rapping, so I can't do this one. Sorry. If you
Oh,
don't
you can't
mind.
do this one, no.
No, I can't do it. Sorry. Please.
Hey, listen, I am definitely gonna have him in the building, creating some content. We might do some London Hot Radio production with you. Definitely.
That sounds cool, man. That sounds
But
cool.
It was great having you, man.
Thank you so much. It was great having you
You've
too.
definitely been a laugh.
Yeah.
And just keep it going, man. And
I'll
pick up your parents once again.
Thank you so much.
Bro,
Thank you.
blessed to have good parents that raise good people like yourself.
Yeah, and I look up to them a lot. So yeah.
Man. Everyone else keep having a freaking great day. Weekend is coming up. Behave yourselves. Don't get up to any trouble. Don't get too drunk and all that other mayhem.
No, get drunk. It's a weekend.
Don't get too drunk.
Okay.
Don't listen to the Albanians, man. You're gonna get into
Raki,
trouble with
just
them.
have a raki,
They're gonna
you'll be
get you
alright.
into trouble. You want to get into trouble with them? Go ahead.
Just don't drink and drive. That's it. That's what you do.
Yep,
Yeah.
don't drink and drive. 6 p.m. in the next 15 minutes, should have Fox starting on the radio, so go and tune into him. We've got Team Flexi tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Big show tomorrow. We got the Jamaican Michael Jackson she's interviewing tomorrow on her show. That's going to be interesting.
A Jamaican Michael Jackson.
Bro, I don't know where these people come from. Like, I don't know. And he's saying, wee, and all of that. Like,
I feel like I'm out of my depth here. If you got a Jamaican Michael Jackson coming, I'm like,
Mate,
what am I
Flexi, question, where do you find these people? Where do you find them from? Like, did you go to Jamaica and find him? Like,
That is crazy.
crazy, right?
Jamaican Michael Jackson. Wow.
Jamaican Michael Jackson. Flexi, see if we can get Paolo the First to drop from the Jamaican Michael Jackson. Albania will be impressed.
No,
we
I'm
might
gonna
be able to get him a show in Albania.
No. None of that. No, we're not doing that.
No. Jeez. I'm here trying to make money. Ain't no one out here trying to make money. Like, what? I thought I was talking to a hustler.
No one is gonna. No one in Albania is gonna watch.
Yo, Albanians.
Jamaican Michael
When did
Jackson.
we not become hustlers? Hello? I'm sitting here with your brother thinking he's a hustler. And who have you guys sent me?
No, I'm a
A
hustler.
guy
but-
who's not trying to make money
I'm
with
a
me.
hustler, but I'm not an idiot. All right, that's all I'm saying.
Anyway, it's been a great show. Make sure you tune in all weekend and big yourselves up. Stay safe.
London Hot Radio.